G'day crafty chums, and welcome to a little mini-series that I'm doing just over today and tomorrow. That's why it's a mini-series. Just waiting for the camera to focus actually. Hope it's going to focus today. And this is just going to be a how to make this little mini box that contains note cards inside. I've just got a couple of little note cards in there like this. Very simple and easy little makes. It'll make a nice little gift, or just some teeny weeny little note cards that you can use to send to people as well. So without further ado, let's just get on to the card making part of this series. Okay, so I've got a sheet of paper here and I'm going to be making 3x3 little note cards. And so if I can find my pencil, I'm just going to use this cardstock here. It's a cream. It's not cardstock really. It's a you would call it cardstock, but it's actually some quality letter writing paper. So I'm going to be doing 3x3. So we're going to mark this at 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Don't have a paper cut or anything with me here. I'm at my mother-in-law's house, so just so I just bought my ruler and my scissors with me because I thought I had to pack a suitcase to come. So I just thought it'd be easier to use the suitcase. So I need this to be 6 inches. It's absolutely blowing a storm outside. It's quite dark as well in here. So, and she's got these light-saving lights. What they're called? I can't remember. Light-saving light bulb things. And of course they're casting a yellow glow everywhere, and this is a yellow tablecloth I'm on. So it's causing me a few little problems, but never mind. If I put the box there over the light bit, that should be okay, shouldn't it? Might not be able to see the lampshade now. So, oh yeah. So what I'm doing there is just cutting this one off. And this one. Design paper I'm going to be using for this is called Heartsease. It's Couture Creations, and looks like Denise someone designs, but I can't quite read it. Let's see if it says. Yep, can't read what it is, but this is a paper pad I got when I was in New Zealand. So yes, this is the paper I'm going to be using, and what I'm doing is I'm going to be using elements from the stack to build the cards. So yeah, so I've got nice little elements that I can use on the cards as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'll just choose a few cards, and to cut the bases to work with, which will be, these are 3x3 cards, so it'll be 2 7/8. So and that's what I'm going to do 3 bases to start with. So I've chosen some of the elements from the paper pad, and now I'm just, and I've cut out my little squares, so now I'm just distressing edges, and yeah, I'm just going to be inking up around a few edges as well before putting it all onto the cards. So this is quite a dark paper pad, so I'm choosing to ink up with some black soot distress ink. Okay, so I've sort of like got them in the grouping that I think I'm going to put them down on the cards, and this one's looking a little bit plain. So it looks like it needs a little bit more, so I'm just trying to stamp out a few little stamps just to see if I've got anything the right size with me. I doubt that may be good. We'll give it a go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. So maybe like that. There's always a way around it, isn't there? Right, I'm just going to add some tape to the back of these now, ready to go on the cards. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just add some foam tape to the back of these. Okay, to make 3 envelopes for the 3 cards, you need your sheet of cardstock, and we're going to cut this at 3 3/4, 7.5, and then 11 1/4, and they're going to be 7 inches long. So that's what I'm going to do next. So now I've got the 3 sheets, and I'm just going to mark in on these. They're going to be scored at 1/4 inch and 3 3/4 inches down each side, which will give you like a little margin, and then at 2 inches and 5 1/4 inches. So I'm going to mark 2 inches, 5 1/4 inches, 2 inches, 5 1/4 inches, and then 1/4 inch in on each side, which on the short side, which will be 1/4 inch, and then 3 1/2. So 1/4 inch, and then 3 1/2. So what we'll do is I will just, to help you see this, and me see it too, we'll just mark along here. Oh, marked that one wrong, didn't I? I went a bit lopsided. 5 1/2, wasn't it? 2 inches and 5 1/4. I don't know why I said 5 1/2. It was 5 1/4. So just to recap, 7 by 3 3/4, and you score at 1/4 inch and 3 1/2 inches. Then you score at 2 inches and 5 1/4 inches. So I don't have scoring thing to help me there, but I do have a ruler, which is also good. Hopefully we'll get some straight lines from this. It's always hard when you're just using a short pair of scissors to get very, very straight lines, but we'll give it a go. What you should have here then is an envelope that's 3 1/4 square is what you're aiming for. So, which will give you 3 1/4, which gives you 1/4 inch all around your 3 by 3 inch cards, so that if you put a little bit of dimension on there or something, then that's taken care of in the envelope as well. So I say this is a little bit harder than using a scoreboard, but not impossible. Cool. So there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut away this part here. This is all unnecessary bits of the paper, so this bit here and this bit here. If I unfold it, you may be able to see that clearly, because these are the flaps. This one goes up and this one goes down, and then it will be at this little square here is just checking to make sure I've got all my measurements right. 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So what you're going to do then is just cut up here as straight as you can, and just cut off a little bit there. It just helps with the folding of the paper. If you've got a corner rounder, then what you would do is you'd chop it off there, and then you'd use a little corner chomper on there. Of course I don't have one with me or anything, so I'm just going to cut in like that. So again, cut down your score line to the 5 3/4, 5 1/4, or the 2 inch, whatever it is, 5 1/4. Okay, so when it folds like this. Shorter flap is the flap that folds down. Of course, you know, and then you'd have your little corner roundy chomper thing there. Going to use my thin score tape. Don't make the mistake of putting the tape on the flaps. Put the tape onto the bit that goes over. So pop this off here. Like so. Then you have put a little bit of tape up here. This is the bit that seals down the envelope when you're finished. Like that. And then it's all ready for your card to go in. Like that. What you can do, of course, is, as you can see, I've got a little bit hanging over the edge there when I close the envelope, so I'm just going to trim that away, like that. Okay. Just going to finish making the other 3 envelopes now. Okay, so once you've finished all 3 envelopes, then it's time to pop them in the box. So there you go. And I'll be showing you how to make this gorgeous little gift box for the cards tomorrow. See you then. Bye.